you, Mr. Gwenga. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. We are still admitting people in. Okay, I cannot hear you. I think you are muted. You need to unmute yourself. You need to unmute yourself, sir. You are still muted, Mr. Gwenga. If you are coming in, please mute yourself. If you are coming in, please mute yourself.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gwenga. No, the agents are still coming in, so let's still give time. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you all for joining. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's still give a bit of time for our esteemed agents to come in. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Boxing Day. If you are joining, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself as you are coming in. Good afternoon. We are still admitting people in. So let's just give some bit of time before we start. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Let's still give some time for others to join us. Thank you all for making our time this Boxing Day to join us. Let's still give a bit of time, let people join. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining. I can see Alhassan Ibrahim, Witty Tech, Usola, F. Young, Saturday, Edward. Welcome, everybody. Let's still give a bit of time for everybody to join us. And then before we start. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Let's wait for others to come. Please, as you're coming in, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. This will. Thank you all for joining. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. We're still admitting people, so let's give a bit of time for people to join us, and then we'll start. Because it's a Boxing Day. It's a day where all of us should be out there relaxing and enjoying. But then we've decided that, yes, we have to be here to make sure that, yes, we attend to agents' issues and how we can do it right. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. Please, let's just give some few more minutes and then we'll start. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for making out time out of your busy schedule to join. Please, if you are joining, please mute yourself as you are coming in. It's important that you mute yourself as you come in. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for joining, for making out time despite your busy schedule to be on this call. We will start shortly. We just want to make sure that, yes, we have everybody. We have a lot of people. We have the Nimc team as well as Fuwa on the call. So we will make it as brief as possible so that everybody can go and also continue the Boxing Day special. Today is Boxing Day, and I'm sure there are a lot of places that we all want to visit. However, it is important that we are here to make sure that, yes, all the issues of the agents in concerning Nimc is attended to. Mr. Lukwenga, are you here? I don't know if
Yes,
I
sir.
can
Good
make...
afternoon. I'm
Okay,
here.
good. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. I think I just want us to wait about maybe 1 or 2 minutes and then we start, because I know everybody, it's a public holiday in Nigeria, and it's important that, yes, we respect that and also respect our audience that we've had to bring in. So without wasting any more time, good afternoon, everybody. And my name is Segun Akombi. I'm the MD of Lukeport Nigeria Limited. Before I introduce anybody, I want us to pray. So please, can someone just unmute themselves and pray? We'll start and others will keep joining us. So if you want to pray, please just unmute yourself and then pray for us so that we can start. Okay, so maybe I'll call somebody. Abdul Samad Ishak, can I hold your name? Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad. Ibrahim, are you there? You can please unmute yourself and pray for us. Oh, okay. Okay, Ibrahim, go ahead.
تصلوا على النبي الكريم.
صلى الله عليه وسلم. Go ahead, Ibrahim. We can hear you.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.
Amen. Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Good afternoon, everybody. Like I said, we are going to make this very, very brief. It is in partnership with our Nimc FEP, which is Fuwa Agro Business. I remember earlier in the year when we told you that, yes, we were going to bring partnerships that are going to be very positive to us, partnerships that we are going to be very proud of, partnerships that, yes, we'll be able to render financial inclusion services to all agents across the 6 geopolitical zones. I must confess to you, it's been a growing step between us and Fuwa to make sure that, yes, we render the Nimc services to all our agents. Part of these are all part of what we want to do in 2025 and also continue in 2026. And I remember we've been in partnership with Fuwa for some years now, and I must confess to you, it's been a growing partnership because the MD CEO has been a wonderful person. He has worked tirelessly over the few years to make sure that, yes, we are able to render financial inclusion services to our agents from their location. Not only that, we are also ensuring that, yes, we only don't just render these services, but we also do a monitoring so that to ensure that, yes, at every point in time, agents are able to do all that they expect to do, and they're able to also do it efficiently and effectively. So without further ado, and like I said, it's a public holiday. I understand that, yes, everybody wants to rest. However, it is important that, yes, we do this. May I respectfully bring onto the virtual stage the MD, CEO of Fuwa Agro-Business to give us a short brief and then introduce the Nimc team that will talk to us. Thank you very much. Mr. Olugbenga, over to you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Olugbenga Odufuwa. I really appreciate all the agents, and I also appreciate Lukeport. It's really been a wonderful relationship with Lukeport. We've been with Lukeport in terms of partnership, even for BVN enrollment for our agents as well, and it has really been a very, very good working relationship with Lukeport. And thank you so much for trusting in us. I also want to appreciate all the agents that has been brought aboard so far. You have been very wonderful in terms of your what's it called, your patience, because Nimc, as it is, we are still trying to get our feet right with Nimc, and you have been very, very patient with us. Thank you so much about this. So the essence of this meeting is to chart ways forward in terms of the Nimc enrollment. And we also want to bring out the issues that we are facing for Nimc to hear about those issues and for us to talk about those issues. And apart from that, also, we also want agents to have solid understanding on what is on the way going forward, and for us to be able to have a very good 2026, so that the operations will be seamless and will be okay. So from Fuwa's team, we've got Samuel with us. That has been our IT technical partner that has been trying to resolve many of the issues so far, and he has been very wonderful. Thank you so much, Samuel. Then I have teams from Nimc that provide support to us at this call. Mr. Isaac provides support to us in technical matters. Then we'll be having a presentation before that time, and that would be based on the regulatory infractions. But before we have that, to ensure that many people come in, I would take one or two moments to discuss some of the issues, to educate us about this Nimc onboarding process. So the reason for this education is because once I enlighten us about it, many of the issues that we are having, we would understand the reasons, and it will reduce many of the questions. So this is the way it works. I would like us to maybe as I finish speaking, Mr. Shegun, maybe somebody can also interpret it to Hausa language for our Hausa agents, because we really value them and they are our top agents. We value them a lot. So if we can have somebody that can volunteer to interpret this, because it's very, very crucial to our Hausa agents, our Hausa speaking agents. So this is how the process goes. One, we have to collect names of agents, and we send it to Nimc. Nimc is to train those agents. Once Nimc train those agents, I would like us to forget what we have known before. This is what it's meant to be. Once Nimc trains those agents, Nimc sets a test for all the agents, including the directors and the IT. All of us write tests, and the pass mark is 40. as many people that pass the test, a certificate is issued to them. Once the certificate is issued, the certificate is sent to the FEP, and we now share this certificate to all the agents. Once the certificate is shared, we now collate the names of all the agents and send to Nimc for clearance. Clearance means they will check your name and be sure that you have not done non-appearance enrollment. Your name have not been blacklisted at Nimc. Your NIN is not suspended. Your email address should contain at least one of your names. I'm saying this because there are some new agents. Many of these agents know about all these things. So they check all your details and be sure that you have not done, when you did your NIN, you were not a minor. So it's not ER new they did for you, and that's now you are now an adult. You might need to go for migration. So Nimc checks all these things and they verify you. Once you have been verified, you are uploaded on metadata. So once you are uploaded on metadata, your details are on metadata. We send you your password on metadata. We create you on metadata. That is when you can now download the application. Normally, we are meant to be the one getting the device for you and sending you all these devices at your locations. So, but because all of us are scattered across the country, so we tell you to get the device, you download the application, then that's when you now send the onboarding request, which we now approve. And once we approve the onboarding request, the device is licensed. Then you are able to log in with that metadata details. So that is a phase of your onboarding process. So we've had issues in which some people have not done training before, but they are onboarded. We've had some issues in which some people have not done training at all and they want to be onboarded. Nimc has said no. Those that have not done training at all, they cannot be onboarded. But there is going to be training early next year. I just dropped on call with Nimc before this meeting. There's going to be a training early next year, and we will be able to onboard. We will be able to onboard as at that time. So we'll be able to bring other people and onboard as at that time. Please, do you get my point at this portion so that I won't speak too long?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. You can go ahead. We got that.
Okay. Is it possible to explain that to the Hausa people at the moment so that the information will not be, so that the information will still
be... my colleague is not here. I'm not sure Fatima is here, but I'm sure our agents understand what you have said. It's actually a known process and everything. So I'm sure we are good to go. If they have any other ones, they can always come to us. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Now, the next thing I would like to talk about is once you are on board, we've noticed some people, some agents will tell us that, oh, they onboarded and that their device is already, that they've onboarded and that their device is already licensed. So now for those agents that say so, it is because their device is cloned. Now let me explain why I said so. Every device has a unique code called IMEI number. Please, I would like us to understand this. Every device has a unique code, just like the SIM card that comes with that device. With that IMEI number, they can trace that device, even if there is no SIM card on that device. But what we've noticed that many people do is that they go and change that IMEI number to another number. That is where issues are happening. Nimc has, our relationship with Nimc has brought out that if you want to buy a device, you can first of all tell us the IMEI number before buying that device, and we will check for you to be sure if that device is cloned or not. Please, so that you don't end up buying a cloned device. Many of the issues that many people are having is because they have bought a device that is cloned. Then at Fuwa also, we also try to encourage that you can buy, it's not compulsory that you use the combo device. You can use your tablet, you can use your phone. If you can use your phone for the NIN enrollment, you can use your tablet for the NIN enrollment. If you install it and you get the error message, Nimc is not a device owner, we can put you through on how to resolve that issue. It's a very simple thing to resolve. It's just that we might have peculiar issues with some people, but many people that will resolve it within 10 minutes, we get it resolved. So please, so as to avoid cloning. Now, I would like us to have a presentation from one of our Nimc people on what's it called? Infractions, regulatory, what Nimc does not want us to do. Please. So I've been using time to wait for her. She wanted to share a slide on the Teams, but there is no way she is able to share a slide. But she will be presenting. Please, I would like us to give her.
So my CEO, she can send it to you. We can activate you as this thing so that you will just share the presentation, or probably you can forward it to me and then I will share it so that then she just speaks to it. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
let me forward it to
So
you,
we
sir,
could do
so
that.
that you can share.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just do that. Okay, I forwarded it to you, sir.
Okay,
So,
yes, I have it. So if she comes on board, we'll just share it and then she can
okay.
speak to it.
So, Madam
Yes.
Busola, please, let's know when you're ready.
I hope you can see my screen. See you.
Yes, I can see. I can see your screen clearly, sir. Okay, I'll give her the. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so sorry I couldn't share the slides. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think it's one of those technical issues. I'm so sorry about that. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, you're all welcome to the summit. And I believe at the end of the meeting today, we all will go home with one or two information, if not more than that. My name is Busola, and I will take us through the legal, regulatory, and policy framework that we all need to adhere to as Fuwa agent or Lukeport agent, whichever team we belong to. Yeah, you can move to the next slide, please. Yeah, the next slide again, please. You can move to the next slide, please. I want to ensure I manage time as much as
Thank you very much, man. Just a minute. I saw that was on full screen and then it's giving me a bit of, I want to remove it from.
Yeah, I will carry on while you do that.
Okay.
So the introduction, yeah, thank you so much, sir. We all know Nimc. Nimc is into identity. They are the ones in charge of ensuring that every citizens of Nigeria has an identity, which is a number, something that we all can be recognized with. Just in case of anything, be it good or bad, be it a criminal issue or a good issue, we all need to be recognized with a particular number, which is what we all, the agents, which is what we all are. Yeah, I'm sorry. So the objectives of the presentation, the goal of this presentation is to help every agent to understand the laws, the rules around NIMC enrollment, to also teach everyone about the policies for getting NIMC's enrollment licenses, which I believe all our people are trying to ensure that we all have. I'm sorry, bear with me, please. Lastly, to prepare everyone to ensure that we all follow laws and the rules that NIMS is pass across to us. The next slide, please. Okay, so National Identity Management Commission governs the establishment and management of NIMSs and the authority that issue those licenses. The Nigerian Data Protection Act 2023 provides guidelines for ensuring privacy. Okay, for ensuring privacy and the security of personal data of every citizen. Licensing agreement. Licensing agreement is a legal contract between two parties, known as the licensor, which is NIMC, and the licensee, which is the FEP. So this means between NIMC and Fuwa, for example, the agreement outlines the terms and conditions under which the licensee, FEP, which is Fuwa, is allowed to use the licensor's intellectual property, which can include patents, trademark, copyright, trade secrets, or other proprietary information. Understanding the licensing agreement. This defines the rights and obligations of the licensor and the licensee. It ensures compliance with legal frameworks, data protection laws, and technical standards. License validity and renewal. The license is typically valid for a set period, which I believe every one of us have an understanding of, and must be renewed based on continued compliance with regulatory standards. I believe this will be communicated to us all. That will be between, the agent and Fuwa, for example, or between the agent and Lukeport, whichever way you might have drawn your agreement. So everyone is expected to comply by all of these standards, please. We move to the next slide. FEP, which is Fuwa, shall strictly comply with all guidelines, SOPs, protocols, circulars, and policies issued by the Commission, including applicable provisions of the Nigeria Data Protection Act 2023 and every other laws that governs this process. Engage only enrollment officers and agents who have been duly trained and certified by the Commission. Use only NIMC approved biometric kits and software for all. Ensure that all biometric and demographic data, including name, date of birth, BVN, and identity documents, are captured accurately and verified before submission. I also want to say something about this. I believe every agent has gone through one training or the other, and the process in which we have to do all of these things have been communicated to us. So we expect that as Fuwa, as giving you all the informations that you all need to adhere to, you at the same time, when you are doing any capturing process, you do double check and ensure that every name, every details, all the information of that enrollee is accurate and being verified by any agent before submission. Uphold the highest standards of data privacy, please. It is very, very important that we learn to keep things confidential If you have somebody in front of you that you're enrolling, either you know the person or not, it is not of you to start sharing that person's information. Please, this is not allowed in any way. Using secure transmission protocols and avoiding unauthorized local storage. Can that person mute, please? Please. Thank you so much. Maintain a clean, accessible, and applicant-friendly enrollment environment. You are not expected to fight the person that you are enrolling for whatever reasons. You're expected to treat everyone with respect. Please, with respect. Submit all operational reports promptly in accordance with contractual and regulatory timelines. Periodically submit updated list of all active agents and their operational locations. Ensure agents prominently display their Nimc certifications at enrollment centers. Mobile agents shall carry verifiable certification documentation at all times. Regularly change and secure all credentials used for accessing Nimc platforms, including VPNs and service portals. FEP shall not. Okay, so all that we've been discussing so far are the do's. The do's are the things that is expected of us. I believe we all know this. And now we move to the don'ts, and we are still referring to FEP, please. FEP shall not collect unauthorized or unofficial fees from applicants for enrollment or related services. This is prohibited, please. These are things that we don't want to be involved in. Nimc has put this program in place for us to ensure that all citizens are being recognized duly. We are not to collect any money, be it in monetary or in service. You're expected to enroll and just let that person go. You are not expected to charge anybody for anything. Engage in or facilitate enrollment using forged, unverified, or fraudulent documents or personal information. At this point, please, I would like to know if everyone is still here. Please, are you following me at all? Can you
Yes,
confirm
ma'am.
that?
We can hear you clearly.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the Thank you. Thank you for the cooperation. Thank you for the cooperation. And I am so sorry that I couldn't share the slides. I would ensure that Fuwa gets this across to you. Can we all mute, please? Can we mute? Thank you so much. We continue. Accumulate data backlog or
so contemplating making that choice for so long. I just needed to hold my patience to be silent and not be.
Okay, please, Madam Busola, please unmute yourself. We actually muted everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, so sorry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, accumulate data backlog or delay transmission of captured records to Nimc servers beyond approved turnaround times. Allow untrained or unauthorized individuals to operate enrollment kits or access restricted systems. This could look like I don't know if I am too fast or not, but I just want to appeal to Fuwa to ensure that these documents, especially the ones that has to do with the agents, are being sent to them. Please ensure they all have it so they would know what the do's and the don'ts are, so they don't cross the borderline. So we continue. Operate outside. So I would rephrase this for us to understand. FEP are not expected to operate outside the designated geographical area or jurisdiction specified in the license agreement. We all understand this, I believe. Also, there is, on every system, on every software, there is a minimum that you can take your machine. There is a minimum distance. So you're expected to follow this with very strictly. You don't go beyond the place, beyond the location that your software or your system has been assigned to work, please. If you are expected to work in Songo, do not take it to another state to work. Do not go beyond your location, beyond your jurisdiction. FEB are expected to ignore complaint. Do not ignore complaints or fail to take corrective actions following poor service delivery. Perform any form of enrollment without the physical presence. This is a very big offense, and I want everybody to take note of this, please. You are not expected to enroll anybody in absentia. Any client who wants to enroll must come to you physically. I believe you all are aware of the process, and you can attest to it that all of those processes cannot be done in absentia. If there is anything outside this, it is a criminal offense, and this will not be found in Fuwa. I do not expect this to be found in Fuwa, because whatever mistake that comes from one agent will automatically affect everybody. Imagine we have, say, 200 agents, for instance, and one person is found wanting, with this particular, there is not all of those don't, we are expected to stay clear from them. But I am laying emphasis on this for some reasons, because I wouldn't want FUA to be tagged, with such offense, please. Whatever happens to an agent happens to, imagine, about 200 or 300 or even more than. Whatever happens to one agent will affect everybody. So please ensure you do not enroll anybody in absentia. This is a criminal offense. You don't want to be jailed for, this is not, this will not be our portion. I believe you all get my message here. Please do not enroll anybody in absentia, please. You are not expected to. Sorry, am I audible at all?
You unmute yourself. Yes, you are. We can hear you clearly.
Okay,
we're enjoying
yeah,
this,
so
your presentation.
Thank you so much, sir. So you're not expected to conduct duplicate enrollment for the same child. This also applies to an adult, please. You are not expected to capture anybody twice, be it a child or an adult. So you're not expected to capture or submit incomplete or incorrect demographic biometric information. So when we say demographic, we mean the person's personal information, okay? Be it the name, the date of birth, the gender. Ensure you capture with your full senses alive, please. If maybe you're not in your right senses or you're not happy, do not enroll anybody. Tell that client to hold on, or you say, oh, ma'am, please just give me about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll come back to you. If you're not in your right senses, do not enroll any clients, please. Okay, so we move on. So you're not expected to reuse applicant photographs across multiple enrollment records. You're not expected to capture photographs that fall below ICAO standards. I believe everybody understands this. So you're not expected to use ER modules for enrolling adult applicants. Excuse me. You're not expected to alter age categories in violation of applicable guidelines. You are not expected to generate more than one name for a single individual. Like I told you when we started this presentation, the purpose, if you generate more than one name for anybody, Hello, are you there?
Yes, we are. We can hear you. Go
Yes,
ahead.
madam, we are hearing.
Yes, go ahead. We are with you. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Loud and clear. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, you're not expected to alter age categories in violation of applicable guidelines. So, all of these are just being so I have summarized all of these things for you when we started. So, if you generate tuning for anybody, then I don't know, the purpose for for Nimc is jeopardized already. So it should be one person, one NIN. Okay. So you are not expected to modify applicant records or data without express Nimc's authorization to do so. Okay, we proceed. So you're not expected to use the C-Renew platform to alter applicants' date of birth. You're not expected to enroll applicants using personal information or credentials that do not belong to them. You're not expected to refuse or delay services based on age, disability, or other protected status. You're not expected to refuse to register qualified applicants without just cause. You're not expected to substitute fingers or otherwise manipulate biometrics inputs fraudulently. So I would also like to digress. I believe every agent has done training. I mean, you've passed through training, you've passed through some seminars. All of these things I'm saying are not new to us. It's just like refreshing our memories of the things that we all are aware of. Please ensure you are not found wanting in this mess, because it's a mess. You don't want to be in a mess. You don't want to be jailed for a very simple, simple instructions shouldn't be hard to follow. Please ensure you are there to all of these instructions. We are not criminals, and will not be tagged as criminals for just mere issues. Okay, so now we move to the penalties. Any breach of the above provisions, whether directly or through its agents or representatives, shall constitute professional misconduct and regulatory violation. We don't want to violate any rules, like I said. All of these things are simple things that we all can follow when we do our day-to-day activities. Two, we move without prejudice to any other remedy or sanction available to the commission under law or contract. The commission reserves the right to suspend or revoke licenses, which we don't want, blacklist the license from further engagement with the commission, refer the matter for criminal investigation or civil prosecution where applicable, or impose a non-negotiable administrative penalty of 100 million naira. This is a lot. Can you mute, please? Can you mute, please? Hello?
Okay, Madam Busola, we've muted it. Okay, please unmute yourself, Madam Busola, so that you can continue. We apologize for those people coming in that are not muting.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am, clearly.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so that would be the end of my presentation. I would ensure that Fuwa make some of these things, the documents available to every agent, so there will be no issue of, oh, I'm not aware, or I didn't know that I'm not supposed to do this. So I will appeal to them to ensure you have this on a plain paper, the do's on a plain paper, on one sheet, the don'ts on the other, for every agent to follow all of these instructions strictly, please. Thank you so much for having me. I'm sorry for any untardiness, please. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Ma, for that. And I think all of us do we have question on the regulatory framework? I think that's not much. Okay, Ridwan Adegoke. Let's just take two questions together. Ridwan, you can unmute, ask, then let's take one more question, which we'll answer together. So Ridwan and Mohammed Abdullahi.
Hello.
Okay, so I want us to make this very, very brief. I can see that a lot of people are just, they're just doing this thing. They're just unmuting themselves. So I think I want to handle this. So some people have raised their hands, sir. So I don't know, boss, can I go ahead, CEO? Can I go ahead? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So we'll handle this very professionally. Can we have Mohammed Abdullahi, if you are here? Mohammed Abdullahi, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes, sir. Can I proceed now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. My question is this, sir. Pertaining that section that she explained that nobody is allowed to have two NIN at the same time. You know, some of these customers, some of them are very skeptical. They won't speak the truth. Some of them will try to like manipulate the system. So the system made provision for such cases that maybe if the person have NIN before, you now try to manipulate the system. When you now come, then once we re-enroll the person again, that Nimc will now bring out the former NIN that the person have. So I will deliberately tell him that your person, you already have NIN before.
Okay, so
hello?
Yes. Mohammed Abdullahi, yes, you were audible. So I think sir. I get your question. Your question is ordinarily the system should be able to identify that
yes,
this person that has put down his biometrics and everything already has an NIN, so that you will not need to say, okay, you are now re-enrolling that person.
But you try to lie to the agent. You know, some of human beings at times, they will never be true to themselves. They will try to manipulate the system to see if it will work. So if there is that provision, I want to know if there is that provision, so at least it will serve us, with the agent, it will serve us some noise.
Okay, can I come in, sir?
Thank you, ma.
Hello.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, sorry. I will answer this question, but I need to clarify something regarding system location. So I think I got it mixed up. I'm so sorry about that. For the people in the diaspora, they are bound by their location, but for the people in Nigeria, I think they are able to take their system anywhere. Okay, I'm so sorry. I needed to clarify that. And in respect to the question, thank you so much for that question. That was such a wonderful one. So for the people in Nigeria, okay, anybody who has an NIN, I mean who has enrolled before, you will see it. If you personalize it, it will give you an IPE. Okay, you will see it, you will know. Okay, if you know this job very well, you will know, you will get an IPE, in processing error. But for the people in the diaspora, it will show. I mean, you will know, you will see it that, oh, through the verification platform, okay, it will tell you that this person has. Okay, did I answer your question, please?
Yeah, so thank you very much, Madam Musola. If I get you clearly, there is a provision on the Nimc system and also on the agents platform that will show that yes, this customer that is in front of you with the biometrics that he has provided, he already has NIN. I think that's a summary of what you're saying, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So
let
me explain further. Okay. So for the diaspora, so this is how it works. Once you make payments, because in the diaspora they pay. Okay, Nimc is free in Nigeria, but it's not free in the diaspora. So once you make payments and then you get the reference and you're logged in, so it will pop up a kind of verification portal for you to do your biometrics. So as soon as you do that biometrics, it will tell you that, oh, this person doesn't has NIN or this person has an NIN, and then you know immediately. And for Nigerian folks as well, you would know it will give you in processing error. Okay, it will give you an in processing error immediately, and you would know that this person has an NIN.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That clarifies that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Paul Chooks, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, good afternoon.
We need to make this very fast. Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Please, straight to the point. Yes.
Yeah, thank you for putting me on. My question is this, just a straight one. Those the do's and don'ts, the aspect of the whole FEP being affected by a crime committed by one agent. Actually, I don't know if it's a question, but I want to put it as a suggestion. At least the Nimc, if the agent is here, should be let known that the person who committed the crime should suffer for the crime and let the others not be affected. Because to me, my own side here, I make sure I follow the rules and I do my job diligently. So someone else in this same FEP committing a crime and it affects about 200 persons, I think it's not a good idea. That's my question and my suggestion, though. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So you're very correct, okay? 100% correct. But I think at the same time, it's just I'm sorry, Yoruba will say Tele Shebanji Olododo Ajenino. I'm so sorry about that. So the person, the culprit will take about 200%, okay? And let me just say we or Fuwa or whichever FEP that is found wanting in this criminal offense will take about 100. So it's just a way to curb every form of criminalism, okay? It doesn't mean the person who committed the offense will not maybe take the large portion or something. If the person takes 200%, then every other person will take 100%. So it's just a way to curb everybody from doing. So if as a person, I know that, oh, if I commit this offense, it will affect my fellow brothers and sisters, then I would want to check again if I really want to do that. You understand, if I really want to put them through all of those stress and hassles. So to cut the long story short, the person will take 200 and every other person will take 100. So it's just best that we don't, we are not found wanting in such criminal offense. So the best thing is just to stay clear every don't. Yeah, that's just it.
Thank you very much, Ma. Dear esteemed agents, it is important that we take this very serious. We are opportune to have the Nimc team as well as the FEP on the call, because this is a training exercise for all of us to know the consequence of whatever we do. There is no second chance. If any agent is found breaking any of the rules of Nimc, it is going to affect all of us. And we are not even talking of 200 agents. We are not even talking of it. We are talking of a whole lot of Nigerians, millions of Nigerians that will have easily been enrolled. So it is important that, yes, we know the importance of what we are doing and we adhere to these rules. Please, dear esteemed agents, let us not be found wanting. The error from you will affect every other millions of Nigerians. And it is important that we adhere to the simple rules and regulations that has been provided. And I'm confident and I'm sure that, yes, we'll do that at all times. Okay, Malam Badamasi Abubakar, Bismillah, in Kanajina, unmute yourself. Barimujika.
Hello, sir. Are you there?
Okay, you want to excuse us?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
I have
yes.
other engagements, and
Oh,
I have
okay.
an other engagement for 2 p.m. So
Wow.
I believe, yeah, you just take it up from here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you
Thank you
very
for
much. We
having me,
are,
sir.
yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Myself and CEO will handle all the other ones. Thank you so much for joining us. We know
Thank
it
you so
is out of
much.
your busy schedule that you have made this possible. Moreover, it's a public holiday in Nigeria, but because of your passion
Oh,
and your commitment, that's why you have joined us. Thank you very much, ma. On behalf of all the agents, we say thank you and have a good rest of the day. Cheers.
thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
so yes,
Thank you
thank
very much.
you. Malam Badamasi Abubakar, Kanajina, please unmute yourself. Badamasi Abubakar in Kanajina.
Good afternoon, everyone, please.
Good afternoon. We can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Then the only question that I want to ask, sir, is regarding the people that are not inside now and they want to come in. Please, how they can start it?
Okay, don't worry. We will talk about that. Even if you go to the chat group now, you will see that we've dropped our official line as well as our email address. So you can go to the chat group. You will see, go to the chat column. You will see our details there, and then you can chat us up, and then we'll tell you the process. Okay, thank you very much. So Frank Barry Beffy, am I correct? Frank Barry Beffy Poromwe. No, I must come to your town, Frank. Poromwe, I must come to your town.
You are highly welcome, sir.
You are from where? Where are you joining us from? Which town?
From River State, Port Harcourt.
Oh, I heard that there's a lot of fish there. I'm coming there. Don't worry. Myself and CEO are coming there.
You are highly welcome, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, please.
I am so happy to join this meeting today. I'm so much happy. My question is, when the trading was going on, he mentioned something that the Nimc registration is free. So my question goes like this: if the registration is free, is the license free also?
Okay. Okay, is that your question?
Sir,
The
yes, sir.
license is
CEO,
not. The
CEO, do you want
license
to
is
answer
not
that?
free. The license
Okay,
is not. So okay. This is what I'm made to understand. The license is meant to be free, because when we were being onboarded, the license was free, even the last session. But the new projects, just when they came up, they said the license wasn't free. We had to be buying. So we buy the license at the moment. And everywhere, even the FEPs, we have been asking questions that why are we buying the license? But that's the provision at Nimc at the moment. We buy the license. There's no FEP, ask anywhere, we buy the license. So, but that's an internal, because personally, I have moved to speak with the directors at Nimc, and I can see a little gap. So it's not free at the moment. That's the summary.
Thank you, CEO. Maybe I should just add to that, because I remember I was also on that call where the FEPs also asked and everything. I think there are different projects. And when there are different projects, there are provisions for those projects. Right now, the projects at hand requires that, yes, quote and unquote, we have to pay for the license. So the license right now, it's not free. Just to add to that. Thank you very much, sir. Mudashir Damalan.
I want to add something to the answer you gave, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mohammed Abdullahi, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think according to that meeting that day, somebody asked a similar question about this license stuff. From what they said is that Nimc will be paying the agent is on a monthly basis, something of that nature. That the work you are doing is not that free, that you'll be paid at the end of the month, something like that. I thought I could report something
Okay,
like
we'll
that.
get to that. Yes, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yes.
Yes.
Mudashir Damalan. Mudashir Damalan. If you can hear me, unmute yourself, please. Mudashid
Sir.
Damalan. Yeah, bismillah. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? Where are you calling us from?
From Kebbi, sir.
Yeah, Kebbi, yo.
Sir,
Happy
we thank
Boxing
God.
Day. Happy Boxing Day. Kaje boxing. Kaje.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Go ahead, please. Your question, please.
Okay, sir. What I have gone. So we just can you look forward to connecting us with Fuwa, and we have paid the lessons we are waiting for onboarding. So we are expecting good network after onboarding. So I don't
Okay,
have
no
any
problem.
suggestions, sir.
Yes, no problem. Maybe I should use this opportunity to say one or two things. I know that for all our agents that are on board, we've been having a bit of technical issues. I can always assure you that, yes, we are following up with all those things. We assure you that the only thing that can happen is that the network will get better day by day. Nimc is not sleeping on it. Our able CEO, MD CEO of Fuwa, is not sleeping on it. I must confess to you that when it comes to when it comes to taking all efforts, making all effort to ensure that yes, things are being done well for the agents, it is the MD CEO of Fuwa. It is always everywhere when there is need for us to exaggerate, as in to report things to the directors. He takes it to that level. So I assure you, Fuwa is known by Nimc, by everybody that it's better we just resolve their issues. So whatever technical issues and everything, relax yourself. We will get everything resolved. And for those that are not yet on board, it is better you come on board to a team that, yes, that delivers. Like you had, where will be another thing, there will be onboarding of new agents again very soon, early in the year. I think January is just few days away. There will be another onboarding for new agents that have not joined. For those that have joined, for those that their certificates are ready and everything, we have dropped our link, our details. Any question you want, just go to the chat box, copy our WhatsApp phone number, as well as our email. You can send us an email or anything. What we desire and what we are doing is to ensure that, yes, at every point in time, we provide excellent services in terms of financial inclusion services to all our agents. Not only do we do that, we also make sure that, yes, as a body and in partnership with Fuwa, even liaise directly with Nimc, get all this, everything that they are doing. And all these projects and all is what we'll be bringing to the agents so that the agent will be able to. So we are not just saying, oh, yes, you need to come and join and everything. We are the forefront with Fuwa to make sure that every project in Nigeria and that involves that, yes, agents should go and on board and supervise and everything. We will make sure that, yes, we'll put you and then you are able to also generate revenue from such projects. So let's go to the next person. Ridwan Adegoke, you need to make it very, very prompt because we are going to, one of the things we also want to do is that we want to make sure that we upload this so that all other agents that are unable to join can also listen in. Okay, Ridwan Adegoke, over to you. Promptly, okay, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Hello, good afternoon. This is
Clearly,
Ridwan
Adegoke. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I want to speak to you. Thank you for this opportunity. I want to speak to this our CEO of Fuwa. The challenge I'm having is that I've been receiving the both login, but anytime they send the list of agents with certificate, I did not find my name there. That's the only reason why I find it difficult to pay, because I according to my own understanding, I see that if someone did not have certificate, one way or the other, he might get arrested. So I want them to clarify me on that. Although I've received the login detail twice, but anytime they send a list of agents, I'll discover that my name is not there. That's number one. Number two is that when the CEO is addressing us the other time, he made mention of we can use our mobile device, as in our Android phone, to do the Nimc enrollment. I want him to clarify us on that because I will even prefer that because my device is already spoiled. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Quickly, if I know your name, I'll check if you have your certificate. But before that, I would like to ask: did you do the last test, and did you do it as Fuwa?
Yes, I did.
And you did it as Fuwa?
Yes, as Fuwa.
as Fuwa agents.
Okay, so do you have our customer service
Hello?
line? I would say you private chat to give your name so that we can bring out your certificates, please.
Okay, so I've seen his name. His name is Ridwan Adegoke. I've noted it already. We will. So, like I said, if you go to the chat box, there's a phone number there that you can chat. We will also get that also to Fuwa. We will also get some information. So you can chat the number. But then I have gotten your name, so we'll be looking out for your chat. We'll also be looking out for, probably if you want to go through email, we'll also be looking out for your email so that we can attend to you. So like I said, I think we had CEO, if I'm not wrong, I think we have over 350 that have written the test under Fuwa. But as I can tell you, about just 160, if I'm correct, or probably 170 are those that, yes, the certificate is out. The certificate out or no out is no issue. Be rest assured, we know what your scores are. We know we also have a comprehensive list. So what will happen is that, yes, we know because of the way Nimc works, Nimc is doing it in batches. And so that's why you have not gotten your own certificate. So we expect that another batch will come in first week in January. We are hopeful of that. We already have 100 and something. I remember that, yes, we had put out a message that if you have not gotten your certificates, you should actually fill a link. Maybe we'll also share that as well. So Ridwan Adegoke, like I said, just go to the chat box. You will see a phone number there. You also see an email. Please get in touch with us and then we'll pick it up from there. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Kazim.
About
Ojoye.
the second one, they did not address it. About the mobile device.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the mobile device. You just if you chat Lukeport, they'll send you the link to download the application. It's just the same link that you use to download the application on your what's it called? On your combo device. Once you download the mobile application on that device, you will install it. It will tell you Nimc is not a device owner. If it tells you that, if you chat our customer service, they will put you through on how to resolve that.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. We can talk about how to resolve it, but that will just take time on this call. So that's why I'm not going on that issue.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you, CEO. Okay, Mr. Kazim Ojoye, over
Thank
to you.
Sir. Good afternoon. Yeah,
good afternoon,
I greet everyone. My name is Kazim Ojoye, CEO of Visual Menga. I greet you. I'm chatting or calling from Germany in Munich. The chairman of Nigerian community here. We are about 20 to 30,000 Nigerians here. We run NIN in my office. We run the NIPS also. BVN. I would like to speak about the NIN first. The new NIN system in the diaspora, I can tell you, is totally quite far away from what is being purported it to be. It's not working really. The government is collecting over $73 from the applicant before the capture. And this is free in Nigeria. Before that, the applicant will pay about $40 online. Adults will pay $40, $20 for the affidavit, even if they have an NPC certificate. They will still need to go and do an affidavit, even if they have a Nigerian passport, which they have submitted their birth certificate before. They will still need to go and do an affidavit of age. After doing that, they will use that affidavit to upload into the NPC system to now get an NPC ID, another $20. And this NPC does not even have maybe data collection in a way that will know you have done it before and maybe give you your ID. You can do it 10 times and the NPC will collect $100 from you or $200 if you're collecting $20. So that is one thing. Second is NIN is quite very, very crucial in the diaspora. Some people will lose their stay. They can get deported. They can get arrested. They can lose their job. They can lose many things. It doesn't look like the government actually thought this out properly before doing it. Why would they pay $140 or $120, $30 for an NIN that is free in Nigeria? And then you don't want them to actually patronize the people that are doing non-appearance in Nigeria. This is where the problem is coming from. Non-appearance, some people are making a lot of money from it. I mean, somebody would be ready to pay $70 straight instead of paying $120 to somebody who will do non-appearance from in Nigeria. And we are the center. People are not coming to us because we tell them, look, go and get your NPC done, give us the ID, then you need to pay upfront. And many upfront payment. I'm sorry, the woman for the NPCs, for the Nimc is no more there. And this money upfront you are paying, the credit card company that they are using has been flagged as a company that do fraud. And then if your money fails, Nimc will not pay you back. We have people that are coming to our office, taking our computer away from us and our stuff away from us because their NIN is not coming out and they're fake. And we can't pay for them. That is on one side. On Nimc, we have not been able to do a single BVN since like August up till now.
Mr. Kazim,
Yeah?
Mr. Kazim. Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Kazim. This is Nimc. Please.
I know.
Let's limit it to Nimc. Okay.
Okay, not
yes,
just
Mr. Kazim.
BVN. Okay.
This is
okay.
Nimc. Yes.
For the Nimc
so
one,
thank you very much. We had you. CEO, do you want to say anything? CEO.
Yeah, I'll just say some things to the question. Number one, he has mentioned about non-appearance. Nimc is on the prowl looking for people that are doing non-appearance at the moment. And the way you can help Mr. Kazim is if you have people that are doing non-appearance or people advertising non-appearance in the diaspora, you can pass their number to me, which I'll pass to Nimc. Nimc wants to arrest them immediately because these people are compromising the database. As a matter of fact, Nimc is on the lookout for people doing non-appearance, and Nimc is ready to arrest them immediately. So you can just help out with that. As regards the costs, Nimc is the one that can speak on the costs. We are just a front-end partner with Nimc. It is what they direct us to do that we are able to do. So that is Nimc that will be able to explain that. And what other thing that you have said? You've talked about non-appearance and you have talked about the costs. So I think I've addressed those two.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
also
CEO.
about children about children NIN, so we need to look into that. Children NIN, I mean, it's the system is not really working, like I said. And the lady said the NIN system will actually check if the person has NIN before, not with children. There's no way to check children that have not been captured with their fingerprints. There should be another way that the government can check that. And also the algorithm is not working for children to make us even capture them. Because Finn and now on it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kazim. One of the things I've done, which I'm also going to pass to Madam Busola and also our FEP, is all these things that you have said. I've noted all the issues around the diaspora, BVM, NIN, and there will be what one of the things we'll do is post-summit response and everything, post-summit questions and all. We will put all these questions to the stakeholders, and I'm sure that, yes, they will look at it. We'll let them know all these challenges that you are facing because it's quite cumbersome, and I understand. So we'll look at all this and then we'll let them know. And then once there are responses, we will let you know as well. Okay, thank you very much. Obino, over to you. Please, we need to make the questions very brief. Very, very brief. If you want us to take everybody, we need to make the questions very brief. Obino, you just have 30 seconds to ask your questions, and then we do this thing.
Okay.
So please, it's over to Obino now. Obino, please go ahead.
Yeah, my question is, I'm happy for this collaboration with Nimc. So I only got the Nimc license, so it's not working now. I want to know, and I didn't write the exam for Nimc. I want to know if I can have the Nimc certificate and the license and the kits. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for keeping to the distance. I don't know if you started with us, but if you had started with us, the CEO of Fuwa had given us a process flow. The first thing is you need to attend the classes for NIN. After the classes, Then there will be a test. After the test, the result is immediate. The moment the result is out, even me too, I wrote test. The moment the result is out, a certificate will be issued. So once the certificate is issued, and then part of also what you have to indicate is, oh, you have to write your license, you have to write your test under an FEP. The moment it is available, the moment it is done, then your license will be given to you. If there is any discrepancy around all this that you have done, please click on the chat box. You will see a WhatsApp phone number there, as well as an email. Please use any of them to get in touch with us, and then we will explain further. Thank you very much. Adegoke Ikweson. Adegoke Ikweson. Over to you, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm from Ondo State in Elijah local government. My question is, I have received login details from the database, but I want to fill the form that was sent to the group so that I will be able to get my certificate. But I've forgotten my number on the list that was sent to the group, and I tried to check the PDF that was previously sent to the group. I didn't see it again.
Okay, that's fine. So what we will do is that we will resend all those things. My colleagues are on the call, so they will note that. We'll resend the list of all the certificates that are available so that you can look at it, and then you go to the link. If you've not received yours, the link we also provided at one point in time. We will repeat these things on the group so that you can be up to date as well. Okay, Rabi Musa Usman. Rabi Musa Usman.
Secondly. How much is the license, sir?
Okay, so when you
Mr.
DM
license is Mr. Ikweson, please, what's your full name, please?
Okay, sir.
If we have to do this, we have a lot to attend to.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Yes, we have a lot to. If we have to start checking one by one, we need to upload this meeting so that everybody can see it and everything. So as much as possible,
no problem.
Sir, for any of you, any information you need about this thing, please DM us. We'll get back to you. Okay, we need to take as much questions as possible so that everybody yes, and then we also need to upload this so that everybody can, for those that are unable to join, can. Mala Rabi Musa Usman, over to you. Rabi Musa Usman, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Go ahead. Yes.
I don't have much to say because what I wanted to ask, somebody has already said something about it, and I'm convinced. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mala Rabiu. Yunus Arilwan.
Mr. Shego, a minute, sir. Please, before we go, I just wanted to say one or two things also. There are some issues or errors that we notice that agents during onboarding phase, we have collated these errors and their possible solutions. So I would like us to have a time in which we can discuss that, please. As a question, because I noticed that we're having lots of questions. So I just want to call our attention on that. It's on our agenda. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So do you want to share something in terms of the solution? Okay, so can you
let me speak to them.
This thing so that you can share your screen?
No, just give me 5 minutes. I'll just speak to them. One of the issues that we notice that agents experience maybe during onboarding is that if they install the application, they can get error message saying Nimc is not a device owner. If you get that error message, there is a way it will say contact admin. We can help you resolve that. You can discuss with any of our admins. We can help you resolve that and put you through. And maybe we'll do a video on how to resolve that so that everybody can be able to resolve that on their own. Then you can get an error message saying Nimc has encountered an error and will need to restart. Nimc has encountered an error and will need to restart. If you get that, restart your device, disconnect your VPN and your network. I mean, disconnect your network, then reconnect back to your network. If you're using Glo, Airtel, or anything, then connect back to your VPN, then try the process again. We notice that works. Then another issue that we notice that people usually get is unable to connect to server. If you get that error message, unable to connect to server, just restart your device, disconnect your VPN, then reconnect back. You'll be able to connect to the server again. Then another one is unable to find the agent with the provided username and password. If you get unable to find the agent with the provided username and password, it's either you are logging in with a wrong credentials. So check in and be sure that your login details is correct. Or check in and be sure you are logging in with your metadata login and not your CSMS login. If you check those two and you are still experiencing unable to find agents, then you need to contact the admin. We'll check if your details is on metadata and we can reset your password. If you get this error message that says Nimc services is unreachable, error code 601, that one is a Nimc server issue. That one, error code 601, is a downtime. So that one is from Nimc, and that one you have to just retry later on. Error code 601. If you get your account has been blacklisted due to multiple failed onboarding verification attempts, your account has been blacklisted. We have been asked to send details of agents that are experiencing your account has been blacklisted. So they would check that for us to see your NIN. So you send your NIN to the admin so that they will check the reason why your account is blacklisted. There are many reasons, and some of those reasons include some agents are in 2 different or more FEPs. Please, you are meant to be with one FEP. Then if you are with another FEP and you want to change to us, let us know. We can always speak with the other FEP, or if you have certificates we have many agents that have certificates with another FEP, but they want to join us. Let us know. If you let us know the FEP that you've got their certificate, we can always bring you on board to us, please. So then if you are experiencing VPN authentication failure, the reason is because, one, you might have had VPN before with another FEP. So we need to reset and move you from that FEP to our own FEP. So if you are getting VPN authentication failure, that's when you put your VPN details. Please contact us. We will reset. We'll speak with Nimc. Nimc will reset or change your password. And usually when Nimc change your password and you get prompt to change your password back, please usually make it a 14-character password, please. Then so those are in terms of if you want to buy devices, especially when you want to buy used devices, please be sure that you are not buying a cloned device. If you want to be sure, you can send the IMEI number to us. We'll send it back end. Nimc will check and be sure that that particular IMEI is not cloned. In time past, people were using cloned devices. One person will buy a license his device and will now give the IME to over 1,000 people. And those people will start changing their device to that particular IMEI. And that is a no-no. Now, nobody can do that now, please. So if you want to buy maybe a used device, we all know the economic situation of the country. Please let us know the IMEI before you buy it. But I will always say it's best to use a new device. Maybe use your tablets, use your phone. It's best with Kojak. And with that, your IME device is safe. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, CEO. I think you were able to just to address so many questions or so many issues. So what I will actually want is, let me see if does anyone have any issue aside all this, because for me, CEO has been able to tell us all the error messages that we might be getting. That's if we already have our license. If we don't have our license yet, we already know that, yes, if you go to the chat group, you will see our details there. Our email as well as our as a mobile number where you can send in your messages and then we can look at it. One of the things we'll also do after this call is to resend the list of those that their certificates are ready already. So if we resend that, and then yes, you want to come on board and everything, just DM the official line, and then we can tell you the process. If you say, oh, I wrote this, I had written the test. However, my name is not there. I don't know why it is not there. I want to know why my certificate is not out. You can also DM us. We'll also let you know. Like we said earlier on, it's a process. They are doing it in batches. We had over 350 agents that have written, and I think we have only 160. So we expect that, yes, after a while, Nimc is going to send out the next batch. And they are also doing all these things concurrently. So as they are sending out the next batch of those that passed, they're also saying, okay, yes, for those that want to write the test and want to come on board as well, yes, you can come on board as well. We already have a link for that, for those that would just want to join us. All these messages, we'll share them on our WhatsApp group so that, yes, we can have you on board. If you also want to join and you are not even there, you have not even filled the form, just DM us. We'll also send you all this. Part of what we do always is to make sure that, yes, we upload all our trainings. And that's because we want everybody to learn from it. We want everybody to be able to pick one or two things. And we also need to also go back to it. Like I told you, there is always a post-summit review. And part of it is to say, oh, Nimc, look at some valid questions that agents have raised, some challenges that they are facing. How do we go about it? Please help us look into this. So all these meetings that we have are the things that, yes, they go back to. They go back, they go and watch, they go and listen to it and say, okay, because the agents are saying this, we can actually modify this thing and do it like this. So as much as possible, I think I want us to end this in the next 4 minutes. That's the truth. I want us to end this in the next 4 minutes. If you have any question aside all this that we have discussed, please unmute yourself and then we'll look at you, then we will listen to you. If it is completely okay, so let me also talk. Hold on, please. Hold on. Balaidi, hold on, please. Prof. Hassan, please hold on. Another thing I also want to say is that, yes, there is commission around it when you enroll and then it comes out successful. However, no commission has been paid to any FEP. CEO, am I right about that? Good, thank you. No commission has been paid. The moment commission is paid, we will also let you know and also provide and also send commissions to you, because those are part of the information that you had dropped while we were onboarding you. So be rest assured, please, at any point in time, yes, if there is commission paid or there is anything that is allotted to agents, we will deliver on it. For us to come on board, for us to make sure that, yes, we bring Nimc to the platform for us to learn from and everything, it shows that, yes, we know where we are going to and we know what we want to achieve. As agents of Fuwa, as agents of Lukeport, we rest assured that financial inclusion services that will make you make revenue and everything will always be provided. So like I said, we have 1 minute. If you have any question aside all this that we have been saying, please let us know. Please. Is there anybody?
Hello. My name is Amber. Hello.
Okay,
Yeah,
Amber Lambert. I can hear you. Go ahead, Amber Lambert.
Yes. Okay, I want to bring up a situation where an enrollee that has already gotten, they call it a BVN generated NIN. How do you resolve this?
For BVN generated NIN, for now, you would have to tell them to go to Nimc Center. But in diaspora, we have menu to resolve that.
Okay, so in Nigeria, they should Nimc Center to resolve that. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for that very prompt response. Okay, on behalf of dear esteemed agents, on behalf of Fuwa and also Lukeport, we want to thank you so much for your time. We want to thank you for coming on board. We know how busy today is for everybody. Today is a public holiday, but you've taken out time to ensure that, yes, you are here to listen to us and also to see how we can make things better. We assure you, we cannot promise you that everything is going to be 100% resolved, but we assure you that at every point in time, we will be available. We will also ensure that, yes, your challenges are immediately and effectively attended to. For those that are yet to come on board, please go to the chat box, get our WhatsApp number, get our email address, send us get in touch with us through any of this. We will ensure that, yes, you come on board. For those that's yet to buy their license, please DM us, and we'll also make sure that you come on board as well. I want to thank everybody for this opportunity. Nimc is no more here. On behalf of Mr. CEO, I'm sure you extend our greetings. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for taking our time out of your busy schedule to be on this call. I wish you all a happy Boxing Day and a happy New Year ahead. Thank you and God bless.
Anything to buy water?
Thank you.
Good afternoon, other colleagues.
Good afternoon.
I'm Rajiv calling from Nasarawa State. From Nasarawa is your local government.
Okay.